A judge who was said to have died of a heart attack while overseeing a corruption trial involving the president's chief of staff in the Democratic Republic of Congo actually died of stab wounds to the head, the DRC's justice minister has revealed. I wonder how many people know that just a few decades ago the Democratic Republic of Congo used to be called Zaire, where a US-supported mass-murdering kleptomaniac named Mobutu Sese Seko slaughtered hundreds of thousands of his own people while selling his nation's resources to the Western corporate investor class, and where Patrice Lumumba, a nationalist reformer trying to get justice for his people, was assassinated by the CIA. Jesus Christ. The world needs to outpressure on DR Congo over this, and protect that justice minister. Chief of staff should probably be arrested for murder. Wow, those stab wounds must have been extreme to cause a sudden heart attack like that. Remember when DRC had one of the first democratically elected governments in Africa and the US and Belgium decided to murder the rightfully elected president for it and install one of the most brutal dictators in African history? Have they even ever apologized for their love affair with Mobutu and supporting mass murder to stifle democracy and all the Western ideals that they're supposed to stand for? How different would things be if the democratic movement in the 60s was not crushed by the West? DRC is one of the few countries with a Level 4 risk advisory from the State Department. Level 4 is basically saying if you travel here, you will die. Others include countries with collapsed governments or in civil war, like Somalia, Afghanistan, or Yemen. Senior pathologist, asterisk whelp, it looks like this man died of a heart attack. Asterisk. Pathologist trainee, asterisk, but sir, what about the multiple large open wounds in this man's head? Asterisk. Senior pathologist, asterisk, I have no idea what you are talking about. This man obviously died of a heart attack, you can clearly see that his heart is no longer working. Asterisk. Pathologist trainee, asterisk, sir, I don't think that's how it works. Asterisk. Later that week the JR pathologist is found dead due to a suspected allergic reaction to multiple stab wounds in his frontal lobe. A lot of comments trying to be funny with sarcasm while this man was murdered. I'm sickened. Just because it happened in Congo people feel they won't offend anyone. Hope you got lots of updates. Article from when he got heart attack d. https://punchnG.com/judge in top DR Congo corruption trial dies/. I wish there was an atheist equivalent of my prayers are with him because this man died as a hero shining light onto corruption. May his killer be apprehended, and may the names of his hirers be extracted from him. To be fair, it's easy to confuse stab sounds to the head for a heart attack. Very similar symptoms, such as death. Wouldn't stroke have been a, slightly, more supportable diagnosis? These sarcastic comments are honestly sickening and not needed. Self-inflicted head wounds. DRC and a lot of other African nations' political scenes seem like corrupt shitshows, even making USA look good at times. But maybe I'm just influenced by the negative stories, like these, that I read about. What a fucking shit show. I'm so fucking done with seeing this type of shit in people's lives. Edit, this isn't even something to ask about when relating this to human decency. Where are these people's fucking humanity? Fire the doc who did the post-mortem. Quack. The jokes are too easy and it's not even funny. It's fucking infuriating and sad. People here joking about this man's death need to seriously reflect on their gross indifference to this tragedy. Seriously, fuck you if you're joking at this judge's expense. Dr. Nick level performance. Wow, insane. At least in America we can trust our autopsies. I'll rest easy knowing Epstein definitely killed himself. Those holes in his head were a pre-existing condition. Stab wound to the head. You know how hard it is to pierce the skull with a knife? Damn man. Well, there's your problem right there. Is it sad that I overlooked DRC and assumed this was the US? Well, we are about to have a dead justice minister soon. What does it say about 2020 that I basically assumed this was about the USA until I got to Democratic Republic of Congo? That headline is more like the whole article. Bruh, I can't even deal with the thought of being stabbed in the head. Everything up there is so bony that the idea of someone stabbing you hard enough to go through your skull. No. Stab wounds to the head. God damn, imagine stabbing someone in the head. Politics is corrupt. So was the person corrupt or not? Is it bad that I assumed this was in America until I got taught the last part of the headline? Sad state of things. Breaking news, DRC Justice Minister dies of organ failure. Sounds like a US police officer's incident report. Died from heart attack after massive blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the head. In May, police said Judge Raphael Yanyi had died of a heart attack. That definitely makes it sound like the police killed him. Why else would they originate an easily disp or lie? I guess the definition of a heart attack differs wildly from country to country. HRTD attack. Must simply have been a spelling error in the report. They meant head attack. As a non-medical professional, I too get the signs of a heart attack and stab wounds to the head mixed up. What a train wreck country. Who's his chief of staff? Hillary Clinton. That's different. How did anyone confuse the two? Something you'd read in The Onion. Those probably caused the heart attack. Easy mistake for a coroner to make, especially if he has a family. Sounds like the Clintons made it to the Congo. Kinda different. As I was reading the title, I was expecting something subtle like poison or strangulation. I was not expecting stab wounds to the head. DRC is the saddest country in the world. F for the 80,000 plus people that live there. Funny how those things get confused. Another heart attack. What the hell is going on? https://youtube b/dwrpucnnbv8 t equals 153. Bruh. V for Vendetta. This headline could have been for America and I wouldn't have blinked an eye. How do you even stab a head? This whole world is bullshit. And I'm sick of Reddit trying normalize all of this evil. I'm surprised they didn't say the judge committed suicide via 24 stab wounds to the head. And of course it had to do with money. Literally everything seems to have to do with money. Weird story, but I went to the hospital thinking I was stabbed in the head, but it was just a heart attack. Epic Congo moment. Literally Ruse Bolton. Common mistake though. Suicide. Classic. Fuwaku Reddit. Haha, funny heart attack stab wounds Congo rolling on the floor laughing call me hand. Fuck you karma whores, you people have devolved so much this past couple years. He certainly died of an attack. Oh, the turntables. Potato. Easy to understand the confusion between the two. I mean technically that is correct, he likely died from a cardiac arrest in the end. Due to getting stabbed to the head. Be it due to blood loss or lack of signals to keep pumping. Is it the coroner who did the autopsy on Epstein? Tomato. So something that sounds to be very serious is being joked about here. Damn. The system is corrupt. Must have been a suicide. That's downright American. Sounds like corruption that ended J4. Broken heart white anxious face with sweat loudly crying face busta in silhouette speaking head. Arkansas. African politics is special, class mistake. These things happen you know. Hey/you/ninja disco Jesus. This is now the top post on Reddit. It will be recorded at /r/top of Reddit with all the other top posts. Coming soon, to an America near you. It's similar to how Epstein didn't kill himself. $1 paid dinner confuses heart attack to stab wounds face with tears of joy 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 face with tears of joy. Sad part is this is not a surprise at all. Funny how any country who has the word democratic in their name are anything but. That's an awfully weird way to have a heart attack. I thought this was about a judge in the US for a moment as I read the headline. The part that surprised me was that I completely believed it was something Trump would have done, and something he would still get away with. Hope the DRC tracks down the guilty party and removes him from office and society. Now I'm no doctor, but I assume this is obviously a common mistake.